MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night. Kevin Gausman gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's having a real solid season up to this point. And I know he'd like to get one more notch in his belt to get to that 200 Ks on the season. He's awfully close, so you'd have to think in the back of his mind he'd like to punch out a few here and get into that 200K club for the year.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they do come in fresh off the victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today. That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, you have to look out for the guy they call Simba, Andrelton Simmons. He hit over 350 last month, just consistent at bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Reyes has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, center fielder number 20.
Ready now for L.A., Mike Trout. Now here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3, and now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. To work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1.
The shortstop, Jose Reyes.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big one.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Leroy, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Here's Manny Machado now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
The 1-1. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Shoots this one over to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters, 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Ready now for Baltimore. Donald Jones watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. And a fastball just a bit up.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Here's Chris Davis now, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0. Fouled away. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Up around the face.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Missed with a breaking ball. On deck is Jose Bautista. Three-two pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Machado on third. Jones at second with 2 gone. And even 1-1 count to Bautista.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Richards comes set. 1-1 pitch on its way. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Steve Pearce. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
First baseman, C.J.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. And even 20 home runs and 61 RBIs. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Well, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Stepping up now, Jermaine Light. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. High pop up. Davis is there for it. And that retires the side. Angels hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. And the Angels lead it here 1-0. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Center fielder, Adam Jones.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport, Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. In now for the O's, Brian Reyes. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5. Here's Cody Ashe. He'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Batista. He's got it 1 away. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. Line to the right side. In is Batista, but this gets down a base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knob.
Into the box, Dino Diaz. No balls and a strike to count. Perez stands at first with 1 out. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Diaz under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Diaz will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Digging in, Alejandro Diaz. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Ashe makes the play, 1 away. And with 1 away, we get a look there at where these guys sit in the current division standings. And you can see them trailing by 2.5 games entering play today. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Diaz into shallow center. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman, number 13.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the 3rd baseman, Manny Machado. Richards is ready. Here he comes, 0-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They're on.
Leading off for the Angels, center fielder number 12.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strike.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Steve Pearce. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. After it is Jones. 2 gone.
Now batting. First base.
Riding in once again, C.J. Cron, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bautista on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels are ready for another chance. Donald Jones will start it off for the Orioles with the ever-dangerous Chris Davis looming in the on-deck circle. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First things first, here's a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll get back in safely. He's set, and the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Now another 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Now there's your textbook waist pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. So stepping in, Jose Bautista, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Jones stands at third with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
The 1-2. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Richards comes set. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. And now for the Angels, Cole Calhoun. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. One and one.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Two and two the count to Cole Calhoun. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in to try it again. Jermaine Light comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Cody Ashe as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. The 1-2. Popped him up. And Davis will put this one away, and the inning is over. Here's Brock Holt now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. Brock Holt now with a full count.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And this is fouled at the plate. Holt aboard here at first with nobody out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High pop up. Light has room in foul territory. And he brings it in on the warning track. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. Set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Right side. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single. So it's a good start. Now in stepping in, Dino Diaz.
Well, you know that ball is going to be hit on the ground. And you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out. And it just wasn't meant to be.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. He's got it 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Perez at second, Diaz at first, 1 gone. Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. It's a fastball right there for strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And that misses 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one in. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Reyes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Trout patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Riding in once again, Manny Machado. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting, second baseman, Donald Jones.
Digging in and looking for more, Donald Jones. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box.
Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's C.J. Cron now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to short. Right there is Reyes. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in to try it again, Cole Calhoun. No hits to this point. This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Calhoun, the runner at second with 1 away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Left side, Machado has it, and there are 2 away now. Ready now for L.A. Cody Ashe, runner in scoring position with Sugan. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Angels. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calhoun is under this one. 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Simmons. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Grounded back up the middle. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Perez. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Dino Diaz. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Bases are empty, one man out. Another 0-2 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Diaz is under it. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Andrelton Simmons, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
A bouncer up the middle. Reyes ranging up the middle, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Ready for another shot now, Mike.